Baltimore, and today we are going to learn how to do those really fun Jennifer Lawrence waves for short hair. As you guys know, I have really thin hair, and I'm growing out that asymmetrical haircut that I had in my previous videos, so my hair is going through that really awkward stage. And this style is really good for that, especially as soon as when you're trying to get past that shoulder length style. So anyway, I'm gonna go over all the tools that we need and we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so getting started, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to need a jaw clippy to pull our hair up. You're going to need, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this with a flat iron because I feel like most of you have flat irons, some don't have curling irons. So this is my Babyliss Nano Titanium. It does the job. And then we're also going to need a teasing comb, but for the moment I have seemed to have misplaced my teasing comb somewhere in my house here. So we'll be using a regular comb, which is fine. And you guys also have been asking where to pick up the teasing comb, and honestly you can get them at CVS. I think it's the Conair brand. But anyway, as long as it has the prongs on the end and the little teeth in here, then you're good to go. Alright, we're also going to need a light hold hairspray. I'll be using my Paul Mitchell today, which I love because it's nice and light and flowy. It doesn't make your hair really sticky. So we're also going to use our shine spray, and I have this fun new product too that I haven't had the chance to use yet, which is the Matrix Gel Action Wax, which I think we're going to try that today. And then I also have my hair powder, which sometimes I use this as well, not with the wax, but other than the wax. And this morning, I prepped my hair with my Moroccan oil on my ends, which I love the Marrakesh. It's awesome. And my favorite mousse in the whole wide world. I swear this stuff is like hair crack. Like, my clients are always asking for it. I can't keep it on the shelves. It's really good if you want big hair and you want it to stay. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so starting out, you really want to make sure that your hair is brushed through completely. No tangles. And now you also want to decide where you want to part your hair. I don't really like to, you can part your hair really far over. You can do it just barely off center. Because my hair is so thin, I feel like sometimes when I part it too far over, unless I, pin this side back, I just feel like I don't have enough here for this wavy look. So, but if you have thicker hair, then that might not be your case. So for today, we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to go just a little bit off center. Okay, so we're going to start first by taking the hair right above your ears, or right at the tips of your ears. Go ahead and clip the rest of that out of the way. And I already have that mousse and everything in my hair, so I really am not going to put any hairspray on this bottom layer here. So you're going to take about a 2-inch section here, and these pieces are short, so the idea here is to really just kind of roll those under, and you'll see that gives like a funky little wave there. Then we'll do that on the other side. We're just rolling that under, and then the last section in the back. Okay, easy enough. Alrighty, so then we're going to take down that next section, and if you have thicker hair, you might need to take a little bit smaller sections. Because I have such thin hair, I have to take bigger sections or else it can get too curly too fast, and you don't want that really curly look, or you're going to start looking like a little orphan Annie over here. So, alrighty. Then we're going to take this section, and mind you, if you see how big this is a huge section, but you'll see. So we're going to do all of the curls that are in front of your ear, all the hair in front of your ear, you're going to do it away from your face. If you go towards your face, it just kind of gets a little bit funky. So we're going to go ahead and twist that around. And you'll see when I get to that last section, I just kind of pull it straight, because I don't like that full circular curl. I like it to have a little bit of an edge, a little bit of a sharp piece and fun pieces poking out. So we'll take the next section back here. Same thing, it's about a 2-inch section. Okay. So now at this point, I am going to do a little bit of spray on what I have just done here. So when I spray my hair for this look, I like to kind of mess the roots up a little bit. So I'll kind of mess those up and just lightly go through just to give myself a little bit more body there. Do the same thing on this side. All right, now we want to take down this top section here. And first, I'm going to take this section in the back. And this section, flip this out of the way so you can see. So this section right here, you can still see we're working with big sections, okay? So I'm going to adjust that camera there. I'm going to do a little bit of teasing, not a lot, because I just want, so this is like more of that fluffing technique, okay? So we're holding that hair over, directing it to the front of our face, and we're just grazing with our comb so that you end up with a little bit of fluffing back there, okay? Now with this one, I'm going to split it into two. Because we teased, it kind of splits, so you don't lose the hair. I'm going to take this one. See, we end up with that nice little funky little curl. And the next side. Now if you, okay, a little trick for you guys. If you make the curl a little bit too curly and you're like, oh gosh, give it a quick yank while it's still hot and see how that automatically just kind of straightens that out a little bit, gives it a looser feel. Alrighty, so now we're gonna take down, now we're into the front section here. Okay, so we'll start on this side first. Now I always do, again, a tiny bit of light teasing, fluffing right in the front here. I'm not doing my best volume hair trick ever because I don't want this to be a cemented look. I just want to have a little bit of volume for my fine hair. I'm going to split that section into two pieces, okay? And again, we're going to go away. And then I'm kind of rubbing that curl, and that's just to make it a little bit more messy. And we'll take this piece. And these are supposed to be messy and wavy, okay? So that's why you see me like doing a lot of tousling, a lot of moving around. So then we'll move over to this side. And now I am going to also tease a tiny bit over here. Fluff, I should say I'm fluffing. So we're just gonna fluff right here. Kind of slap that hair over there. Split this one in half. If your hair has more layers in it than mine, that's actually gonna help you too. Mine doesn't really have any layers, so I have to kind of curl a little bit more up by the root there. So we'll take this next piece. Alright, so then we kind of mess those up a little bit. Now what I like to do is go through, after I've completed the basics here, I like to go through and just grab a couple little really skinny pieces and curl those closer to the roots. So you get a little bit more texture. You see that? So you get a little bit more texture up there. So I'll go and grab just a couple little random little pieces here. And this is where you just kind of have fun with it, and you kind of just add in curls and texture where you feel that you need it. And any pieces that you want to fix or redo, you can do that now too. So then I'll go to the other side, and I'm going to take a couple little tiny pieces from here too. gonna take a little bit of practice, and just remember to keep moving that curling iron. And if you're kind of, or sorry, flat iron, and if you are kind of a newbie to the whole flat iron thing, set your heat low, you know, so that way if you're holding it too long on your hair, you're not causing any damage. I have my heat set at 375. Okay. Alrighty, so now kind of smooth out any funky little pieces there. And then this is just kind of the general look, just to have it nice and messy and wavy. I also have my fun little hair pieces that I like to put in from time to time. These are already curled. You can see that, yeah, I like to wear them a lot. So because they're already curled, we'll go ahead, I'll stick one in, why not? And this is just part of my my clip-on extensions. These are actually Bellamy extensions, but I just took one of my wefts, snipped it, and had my, you can get your stylist to go ahead and cut these into your hair so that they match perfectly. I'm going to tease that little piece there. Let's brush this little guy out here. Okay, so I'll pop that in there and see how that just gives me just a little bit more thickness. So all right, so once you're happy with your look, then you want to go, you need to use some product in here. So we'll try first with the hairspray. And again, I'm going to lean my head over and I'm kind of grabbing the hair right here, which is going to give it that messier effect. See how it just kind of like messes it up just a little bit? It gives it volume. Do the same thing on the other side. So reach in there, grab that hair. Okay, and now we're gonna play with our spray gel wax stuff. So with new products, I test them on my hand just to get kind of to see what the texture is gonna be, the consistency, the stickiness. You can do that too if you're buying new products. If you really don't want something too sticky, especially with fine hair, it'll weigh it down like crazy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray from quite a distance. So over here with this thing. Stuff smells really good. So then you see I just kind of go through and I'm just kind of scrunching a little bit. And we'll go over to the other side. And we'll go to the back. Oh yeah, I like this stuff. It's good stuff. All right, and there you have it. You have your fun Jennifer Lawrence inspired messy curls for short hair. It's super easy. Actually, a lot of my clients that have thicker hair than I do can wear this for like 2 days, which is awesome, unheard of. So I hope you guys liked the video for today. Oh, let's give a full spin here. Please feel free to like, comment, share. I try to get back to as many of you as possible with all of your questions. If you would also like to follow me on Instagram, I'm posting a bunch of pictures, hair tips, all that fun stuff at Devon, Baltimore. And I will put all of my product details below in the little bar there. And let me know how this style works out for you. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask anytime. Thanks a bunch. Have a great day.